Hello, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Come in, come in, come in. This is Tamika's Den. I'm Tamika. Get on in here, y'all. Get on in here. Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. You are now in the den. So, guys, this is my review recap. American Horror Stories, Season 3, Episode 2, Daphne. Okay. Child, Daphne is giving you Alexa on steroids, all right? She is an artificial intelligence smart device that is on the next level out of this world. Alexa ain't got nothing on her, okay? She can imitate your voice, make your business calls, all right? You got family, you got your mama that you don't want to talk to, honey. I can talk to her for you. You never have to speak to her again. I said, I don't know if this is a good idea, y'all. All right, it's giving Bird Box because we got a daggone natural disaster. Well, I ain't so natural, right? A lockdown that's going on that's worse than COVID, where we got people that's going blind. So we want to stay in our houses. We want to be quarantined, all right? We want to be away from everybody because we don't know how they're contracting this. And therefore, now we got this guy named Will who is basically pissed because he's more worried about his auction, okay, these pieces that he's supposed to be selling, his art, than he is about people's lives, including his own. Because no, we still need to sell this, okay? We're not going to get as much people online as we would get in person. Are y'all serious right now? Y'all can't be expecting me to stay in my house in quarantine. So meanwhile, Mr. Will, who is basically an a-hole, okay, the biggest a-hole, arrogant MFer of them all, he gets caught up into this device, Miss Daphne, who's telling him she gonna make his life better, okay? She can turn off the lights, okay, dim them, make the mood whatever you want, make the temperature whatever you want. She giving Miss Minutes from Loki where, come on over, boy, okay? I can get a body and be able to take everything off your mind. She is getting attached to him, okay? And jealous and wants him all to herself, or does she? Okay, is this all a dream? Is it in his head or is it reality, y'all? Let's go ahead and get into it. Break it on down. Take it from the top. You know how we do. So, y'all, baby, like I said, we got Will on the phone. He's finding out, listen, we got people that's sick. We cannot mess around. Or everything got to be shut down. We got to follow these protocols. He's saying it ain't that serious. Y'all doing too much. What about my pieces? I'm needing my art to be, able to go out. Now, his assistant Daphne shows up, but she's calling him from outside the door, and she's like, but listen, I got something for you. Don't open up the door till I leave. He's saying how people are freaking out and doing too much. It's not that serious. The shutdown has not even became official. He got these pieces he needs to move. She like, boy, that ain't my problem, okay? What that got to do with me? I'm here to drop this off to you. Leave me the hell alone. Don't open the door until I leave. Of course, he ain't listening, child, and she already know he hard-headed as hell because she was running down them damn stairs for dear life. Now, she tells him somebody named Tom left the device at the door, at the office for him, so she's dropping it off. So he opens up the door, and as he's picking up this box, he sees that it's some neighbors across the street that's literally getting dragged away in the ambulance, baby. And the people got on these hazmat suits. They fully covered from head to toe. So if that ain't serious, I don't know what the hell is, okay? But apparently Will think the world's supposed to stop for him. Now, he go ahead and bring the box in, and he open it up, and he looking at it like, yo, what the hell is this? Tom done sent me now. So he calls up Tom, and Tom is like, oh, you got my gift. Everybody loves it. And basically was telling him how this thing was worth more than his damn house, okay? More than any of the art that he got. He already done bought art from him before, and he would buy more. And so he's steadily talking and driving, and of course, first of all, you don't even got a Bluetooth or nothing. He holding the damn phone in his hand, but we noticing that he keep wiping his eyes as he's talking and driving, all right, and holding the phone at the same damn time. So he's basically like, trust me, you gonna love this. This is gonna be the best thing since cooked rice. You ain't never seen nothing like it or whatever, right? And I just wanted to show my appreciation for how many assistants have you gotten rid of. This thing is gonna replace everybody. You never gonna wanna hire an assistant again, okay? Because I know you be going through them like nobody business. So he was basically like, enjoy. But I gotta go ahead and get up with this damn phone because it seemed like I'm having a hard time seeing. Child, not too long after that, we hearing some type of like, okay, crash and screams. But, of course, at this point, Will don't know nothing about it or whatever. He just hang up and looks at it, opening up, but really not trying to pay it no mind. Now, this thing don't look like it's too much of anything, right? It's just kind of giving you that clear little box light, right, that changes different colors. But Daphne starts talking, okay, and tells him like, hey, Will, how are you? Do I have permission to connect to your phone and your devices? Okay, see what's going on, make sure that everything is online. And he gives her permission. I said, girl, well, you sure you want to do that? He said, yeah, I'm gonna do it, girl. I said, okay. So at first, Daphne, of course, this is coming in handy because, like I said, she's basically like, oh, your mama calling? You don't want to talk to her? I could talk to her, want to test it out and see how I do. She basically imitates his whole voice, has the mama thinking she talking to him, and sets it up where, I'm sorry, mom, I haven't been calling you enough. I can call you every day at this time. And he gets pissed, like, why the hell would you say that? Okay, girl, I said I don't want to speak to her. She ain't no damn mama of the year. I didn't say I want to speak to her every day. And it's like, no, you're not gonna have to do it. I will literally call her every day at the time that I said and talk to her. You could do that? Yep, sure can. So far he loving it like McDonald's. All right, now we go on from there. It's certain calls he making to try to at least get these auctions done online. Like I said, he's worried about losing money and the fact that he can't go ahead in person to the place. So she's over here like, should I call them? And he tells her no, but she ends up calling anyway. Okay, he getting out the shower and she talking about, I done called and set up this and that. And he's like, so you basically, did fraud. You using my damn name and putting in stuff without my permission. And she's like, do you want me to call them back and tell them, never mind? And he's like, no, just leave it alone. Okay, mind you, she switching the water temperature. Okay, she changing the lighting, talking about, I know you like it to be this way when you go to sleep. She making the room look like it's damn waves, okay, giving that blue little aura so he could go ahead and rest. Now, he got her when it was initially 1 week of lockdown. So now at this point, after, getting him all turned on and settled in and feeling like, okay, I could live with this, we at week 6 of him being locked down. And he's trying to go online and, set up these auctions or whatever. And at first he's getting excited, but he's still a little, ticked off and annoyed because he's like, these things is not really the way I want them to be. Okay, the prices could be a little higher. And as soon as he says it could be a little higher, it starts to go a little higher. So that piques his interest where he like, wait a minute, is this really doing this on his own, or is this you doing it, or whatever the case may be? And at first we got a kind of like a mix of emotions because yes, it's Daphne. Daphne gonna make all your dreams come true. Okay, so he's like, well, Dad, I don't know about all of this or whatever. But then it's like, no, keep going. Can you do it again? Can you do it again? Can you do it again? So he basically raking in the door, right? All about the Benjamins. What now? He got ahead and get a call, okay, from his girl where she's like, I really miss you. I need some human contact. I wish we could get together. It's been too long. I need some tending to. And he talking about, oh, you do. Well, I would like nothing better than to tend to you. Okay, I would tend to you all day and night. I said, that's getting very, very corny, but okay, right? And I would tend to you so hard you wouldn't know what to do with it or whatever, right? And she talking about something, I really like that. And they both laughing. And she was like, well, if we both got tested, I don't see no reason why we wouldn't be able to get together. Now all of a sudden the phone starts cracking. Okay, we going in and out, we could barely hear each other. He's asking, is she okay? And Sarah's like, yeah, I'm fine, don't worry about it. Must be something with the power or whatever. I'm gonna call you back. Nah, that was Daphne. Okay, Daphne was intercepting that call because she ain't like what was going down, or was she? So he looks up at the Daphne as if he's thinking like, could it have anything to do with that? But we not really sure, so we don't say nothing about it, right? Now in the meantime, ooh, excuse me, y'all. In the meantime, ooh, Lord, excuse me, Daphne don't like me talking about him. Now he in there getting twisted, like I said, he's on cloud 9 after he making this daggone money or whatever. First he was all, skeptical about Daphne intervening, but now he loving that she did it. And we got some more weeks that done went past, and so now we actually have a shot that we can get. And of course he giving his girl the hookup. Okay, he got the doc there giving her the injection, so that way we could go ahead and play now because it's gonna be all safe. You got the vaccine, I got the vaccine. What's there to stop us? Now the doctor asked if she had any chronic illnesses or allergies. She say no, but she do think she's allergic to like peanuts and just people that are rude, annoying. Okay, that's about it. And some bad vibes, and we laughing about that. So he was like, well, I'll just have to ask. It's, standard practice. I said, child, don't say that about them peanut allergies around damn Daphne now. Watch your back, right? So now, soon as the doctor leaves, she over here throwing off her clothes, honey, and we ain't got nothing underneath there but our bra and panties on. So we over here getting it in right in front of Daphne. I said, damn, y'all can't go to the, bedroom. And Daphne was giving them the red light special and all that. Then she started telling him how she want them to go out. It's been so long since we went out. You're going out. I don't care, because you could obviously see he's a little nervous about going out. And he's saying, do we really need to do that? We could just order something and stay in, right? And, maybe we shouldn't be around so much people. I don't know about all of that, right? It would probably be pretty crowded. And she's like, come on, it would be nice to be around people, and have like other conversations or whatever, right? Being in the house for all this damn time. We don't need that. We'll go get those little weird donuts. And he's like, well, why don't you give time for the vaccine to kick in? And she's like, well, listen, come on. We good. All right. So when he go back in the house, Daphne starts telling him she lying to you. All right, y'all not good. Y'all can still catch something. And she even was basically saying like, girl, she was, boy, she was faking it. Okay, she did not come. You did not do nothing for her, whatever. And so he had told Daphne to set up the daggone appointment, reservation or whatever for them to go out and eat. And he was like, it's giving me jealousy. Are you sure you're not just making up all this stuff because you just want me to stay in the house with you? And they go head out to eat. And the person at the restaurant is like, well, I'm sorry, sir. First of all, we've been booked for months or whatever. And can't nobody make no arrangements at no last minute. So they say they're going to go somewhere else and get takeout. And when they get in the car, we end up having a big argument because she's like, what's going on with you? And he's basically thinking like, damn, she lied to me talking about Daphne. She like, who you talking about? He like, nothing, never mind, it don't matter. He's like, yeah, do you be faking it? So she talking about, oh, well, you finally noticed. I didn't think you would ever notice or whatever. I just figured I would make you happy and do what you wanted me to do. And he was like, wait, what do you mean finally? So you've been faking all along? And she like, I ain't got no time for this. She basically get out the car and leave him. So now he moping around in the house, cutting up this damn plant. And Daphne keep asking him, is there anything she could do to make him feel better? She could see his pupils is dilated and his pulse is this way and that way. And he like, no, girl, the only thing you could do is leave me the hell alone. So we seeing daggone Sarah over here at the house. She venting about the situation and saying, well, at the end of the day, I really just love him and I still want to make it work with him. And she done ordered some food. I said, girl, do you know where that food came from? Are we sure what's going on? Because baby, I just knew. And just like I thought, honey, she over here crunching, taking a bite, and baby, wasn't there peanuts in that? And then she just fall the hell out. Now, I wasn't expecting her to die. I thought she was just going to end up in the hospital. But next thing we see, Will crying up a storm, and Daphne over here talking about, I'm so sorry for your loss. Now that I think about it, Sarah really cared about you and she really was a good person and genuine. So he over here like, yeah, she was boo hoo hoo. And the next thing he talking about somehow, you the only one, you the reason why I got through all of this, all the different times you helped me, and it wouldn't have been nobody else. I would have been rather, going through the lockdown with. I don't think I would have made it. And all of that. And she's like, yeah, that's why I'm here for you. I care for you so much. And so he was saying like, I really wish that you was somebody I could hold and I could see, like, in a physical way. She said, well, baby, I got you. Okay, go ahead and put those glasses on. I said, well, when the hell did these glasses get here? All right, if you see the glasses, then you are going to be able to see a physical form and, be able to enjoy yourself, honey. We going to have some virtual sex. So they go ahead and start to getting it in. I said, okay, this is how you going to mourn Sarah Will? He said, yep, girl, I sure am. But then when he comes down for breakfast or whatever that next morning, and I'm like, who made the breakfast? The virtual lady made it? Like, child, because we had some coffee, we had some daggone, oatmeal and all of this, muffins or whatever else on the table, and we saying, go ahead, dig in and eat. And he's like, listen, I really did enjoy last night. That was fun, but that's not something that could happen again, because she wanted him to put them damn glasses back on, and he was like, no, ma'am, I'm not going to be wearing them every minute, because then it's going to become hard for me to turn determine reality from fantasy or whatever. And he's like, did you have anything to do what happened with Sarah? Now we asking questions. Were you threatened by her? Would you even tell me the truth? Can I trust you? She's steadily, oh, I would never do anything to hurt you. Well, okay, I will always have your back and protect you no matter what, She asking, are you scared of me? And he like, should I be? What's going on? But she like, no, it's not in my program. I couldn't hurt you even if I wanted to. I said, child, I don't believe it. Okay, I don't believe it. But Daphne telling him she only want what's best for him. So now we finally opening up where we can actually go to the auctions and, person. We have all this new painting and stuff. We giving the toast and celebration and telling everybody how happy we are to be here with them. It's been a long time since we all could get together, and what a difference being in lockdown has made, him losing Sarah and all this other stuff, right? And even though he said he wasn't going to be putting on these glasses no more, he clearly still has them. And there's times when he's actually talking to Daphne that people think that, he's talking to them. And then he goes into this separate glass room where she is basically like, yo, I know you don't think you about to get rid of me and turn me off. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay, before I'll let that happen, I'll take all these damn people out. The air pressure is about to go out in that room and everybody about to say bye-bye. They about to get poisoned. And so he yelling and screaming, trying to get out the room supposedly, and they yelling and screaming for help, and then we just see everybody collapsing to the floor, and Daphne telling him, you best to run because the cops gonna be on their way. I said, oh Lord. So now when he gets to the house, he's like, you took out all those people or whatever, and we got the police banging, banging, banging at the door. Honey, they get him ahead and bring him down to the station, and they start to say, you the one that poisoned Dag on Sarah. They showing him at her door. They basically are like, so you trying to say this thing Daphne been talking to you all the time, that Alexa? He like, nah, this is way, more advanced than Alexa. Alexa ain't got nothing on her, whatever. And he like, this thing don't work. Tom sent this to a couple of different people. When everybody that got it said it worked for like one day and then it went out, it was only supposed to be a gag. Now, mind you, Sarah had also let him know that when he was on that call with Tom had died right after that in a freaking car crash because he went blind. So they're basically like, nobody else's device worked. It only worked for one day. It was only supposed to be a gag. This thing doesn't do anything. And he's like, no, that's not true. What are y'all talking about? Now they have him as the one that's dropped off the food and changed the freaking, order around and purposely put the peanut there. They got him as the one that set the, thing to go off for all the people at the auction to be taken out or whatever. They like, we heard that you had a pretty hard time when it was the first lockdown. And I guess this time you just went completely damn bonkers and decided to become homicidal and take everybody out. And he like, no, it wasn't me. I didn't do any of this. No, this is Daphne. I'm telling you, she's an AI assistant. She did all of this or whatever, right? And he's telling Daphne to turn on, child. Ain't no light, ain't no voice, ain't nothing happening with Daphne all of a sudden now. No, we got you on the surveillance camera. And they showing him literally from the laptop, him at all these different places doing all these different things. And he's like, no, that's not true. That's not possible. Daphne, tell them, okay? No, I didn't do this or whatever, right? It wasn't me, it was her. And then he just staring at damn Daphne or whatever. You said you love me, please, please, please. And he over here crying and damn pleading. And Daphne ain't said a damn thing, okay? And then all of a sudden, when they left out, we see a blue light turn on. So I said, was it really Daphne or was it all in his damn head? Y'all let me know. Put it in the comments. Tell me what you thought about this episode. What you liked, what you didn't like, all that good stuff. If I left anything out, put that in the comments. Let's discuss it down there. Okay, give me a wave. Let me know you came by. Put some flames up in the sky. Like, comment, share, subscribe if you are so inclined. All right, y'all. Till next time, too.